My name is Shannon M. I'm the Executive Director for Seekers Aquatic Adventures, and we use scuba diving to explore Christ's creation underwater. And in doing so, we have to teach people how to scuba dive. We're taking these people in an alien environment on a life support system, and we're teaching them how to survive there, but also how to thrive there. We want them to enjoy their time. So, as much as I am a scuba instructor, I'm also a coach. We teach them these skills and then we coach them to get better and better, and we want them to gain mastery of that skill so that they can do it without thinking. And I think God works the same way in our lives. As we go through, we're in an alien environment here on earth. This is not our home. It's a temporary place and it's a dangerous place, much like the water can be if you're not trained properly. And I think God uses His Word and the Holy Spirit and some other tools to teach us how to make it through life, but also how to coach. And sometimes when we don't get it right, He has to put us through these things again. And it makes me think of my own son that I was teaching how to scuba dive recently. At 10 years old, Tucker was as young as you can be a scuba diver. And all of his friends about the same age were going through the class with him. So as we're going through these skills, because he's my son and because he's so young and all his friends are so young, I just felt like they needed some extra coaching. So I decided, with the permission of their other parents, in shallow water to go through some a little bit more aggressive skills to really make sure in the event of emergency they would know what to do, or event of a problem. And it was like taking their mask off continually underwater, taking their regulator out of their mouth, and them having to put them back on, sometimes one at a time, sometimes both at a time. And it was teaching them muscle memory. It was teaching them how to survive. And that way, when they're underwater, they're diving, somebody kicks their regulator out of their mask out, or both, they know exactly what to do and how to do it. They've done it lots of times. I've coached them how to do it in every little detail I could think of. And it was a little painful for them to do that underwater, because it's not pleasant to have your mask pulled off underwater or your regulator pulled out. At the end of that, I thought, man, these guys are not going to have a problem. They lose their mask underwater, they're going to get it back on. My prayer for you, just like for my students, is that you learn, and you learn the first time. And if you don't, that you keep trying, you keep pushing, and you accept your coaches, your instructor. In our case, in this world, it's our God, His divine coaching and inspiration and teaching. And we find that through the Word, we find that through the Holy Spirit. But we have to have our listening ears on. We have to be teachable. Just like I tell Tucker all the time, he's got to be teachable. He doesn't know how to do it by himself. He needs somebody, his father, to guide him, just like we need our Father to guide us.